Ba ba ba. Alright, so we're recording.
Hi.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
We're back.
Folks.
It's 2015. It's January 1st when we're recording this. Hopefully it'll be up this weekend if I can get an opportunity to edit. Going to Wisconsin for a wedding. How the fuck does this dog get over here?
She under the chair. She's stealthy.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody likes you.
She just loves you, though.
Ugh, I don't know why.
I don't get it.
If she could understand the English I'm using.
She's alright. He's alright.
Get back. Get away from the computer.
Thinking that he is. Anyway, I'm Jenna.
Psychedelic M.
Happy New Year.
Back in the saddle.
Also, Layla, Sid, and Farley are here.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Hey.
Let's see.
We cut the last 2.5 minutes. Or...
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
We should start over. Fuck it. That was awful.
I'll just cut it all out. I won't cut any of this. I'm just going to leave it in. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
So, you went to Texas?
I did. So, Christmas happened since we last spoke.
It did.
And I went to visit the state that stole my sister and kept her hostage. She's still there. Still a POW of Texas war.
Now, that's on purpose, though, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a Stockholm syndrome is what the only thing that I can...
She likes it there or something.
Yeah, no, she's really into it. I don't get it.
So weird.
I hates it. So we flew into Dallas, then we had like a 7-hour drive down to Mathis, which is just above Corpus Christi. And then we went there, and that was like 7 hours. Fun thing, though, we ate at an Applebee's in Dallas, or just outside of Dallas, and you could smoke in the bar while you were eating.
That's amazing.
I know.
I miss smoking in bars and restaurants. Although looking back, having smoking in a restaurant seems weird.
Seems crazy now,
seems
doesn't
insane.
it? Yeah.
Like, how did that ever work? I don't know.
And I was okay with it.
Yeah, me too. But looking back...
Steak and Shake? Oh, I do miss Steak and Shake.
Yeah, and
smoking is the best.
There was no divider.
Smoking of all time.
It was just on one side of the
No,
booths.
they had the glass.
Yeah, that doesn't stop it.
I know.
And it didn't separate everything.
It does smell like... I mean, it's contained a little bit, because you can smell it more. Like, at El Puerto, that room smelled like the smoking room for, months after.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it lingers. Smoking. Good times.
I really want to smoke now.
That's too bad.
I know. The fuck? Can we pause it? I'm fucking around, because I do that.
You do that.
I do that.
Drinking Maker's Mark. You're drinking box
wine? You got
wine?
yours for,
Merlot. Merlot.
It's definitely Merlot.
Merlot gives me... I just said it. Merlot. Merlot.
I didn't even get... I just accepted it as Merlot.
Merlot gets me... It's not good the next day. It's too dry, Merlot.
I love that.
It gets me fucked up faster, the dry wine, definitely. But the next day is not great.
Hangover?
Yeah, and with sweet wines, I don't get the hangover. With bourbon, I don't get the hangover.
A lot of other things do. It's the opposite for me. Bourbon, not so much. That's kind of your...
It's delightful bourbon.
Run-of-the-mill liquor.
I got this for Christmas, and I don't usually buy Maker's Mark. I'm an ambassador, of course.
You have, though.
I have, but it's more expensive.
Yeah.
And the cheap
bourbon...
bourbon...
you have a child now. You have an allowance now.
Well, I like the cheap bourbon, so, there's that. I like it.
Also, that's good.
So why would I buy the expensive bourbon that I also like?
It's nice to get it as a gift, though.
No. And my phone vibrated. And I'm like, I shouldn't have signal in this godforsaken place.
Mm-mm. No, it's
That's how I thought I was in the right place the first time when I pulled into your driveway.
Is that you couldn't get a hold of me?
My signal just steadily dropped and dropped and went away. And I was like, I'm outside. What is happening?
It doesn't matter, man.
I was like, I gotta drive out of here. Because I sent you that Facebook message and I
haven't even seen it
I know, because it's a whole thing.
I can't believe you didn't recognize it, though. I mean, you've been here.
I sort of did. I pulled into the right house the first time. And
okay.
Well, here's what happened. Your neighbor has the lights off, but I saw them come to the window and look out when I pulled up, and I'm like...
Oh, I looked out my window, too.
Am I in the wrong place? But the other one's over here. You're over here. I didn't see you. I was trying to figure out if you're going to respond to my message. Which, in a world where people have cell phones, I would have texted you and been like, oh, I got a text. What house? Oh, this one. Say number. And then, I'd have been like, oh, I'm in the right place. Instead of being like, I'm fucking weirding people out. I need to back up. So I backed up and then drove a little. And I parked in a different driveway for a second. I was like, this doesn't look right at all. So then I was like, I'm just going to drive around until she gets back to me. And that's when I drove off.
How long had you been? It only could have been like a minute.
I didn't make it to the end of the street. I was just pulling to the end of your street back out when you called me from your mom's phone.
I don't know why you didn't call my mom's phone.
Why would I call your mom's phone?
You have her number.
But I don't, is she home? I don't know.
It's if you need to get a hold of me, you are welcome to use my mom's phone.
Why don't I just call it Layla's phone?
Well...
Or Farley Davidson's phone.
Well, Layla has, like, a Motorola Razr.
Get
Farley
away from the computer.
Has Sidekick, so...
Sidekick was the shit back in the day. I wanted one so bad. Never had one.
I never wanted one. It confused me.
Oh, I wanted it so bad. Fucking...
I don't understand internet.
Ugh. I believe that the,
I never have.
I believe that the person who... invented the Sidekick or came up with the idea is the same person who founded Android. I say that with all the knowledge that I could be wrong, but I think I'm right about that. And I don't want to look it up because, Signal.
Well, that's trend setting.
It's very cool. When I learned that, I was like...
If you want to know that, I have a computer.
No, it's fine.
I'm
Andy Rubin,
anyway.
I believe, is the person. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, Tell 'em Steve Dave, my favorite podcast.
Of all time.
And, oh god, it was so dumb today. I mean, they released it yesterday. They clearly recorded it before Christmas because there was like a good 20 minutes of conversation about how Sony had buckled and the interview was not going to come out. When, right before Christmas, they released it online.
Did you watch it yet?
Oh, fuck no. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to pay for it because it's going to be a bad movie. And I would never have paid for it in the first place.
No, I mean,
I wasn't ever going to see it. I want to see it now just because it would piss off North Korea. But then when I see that it costs like $6 to rent, I'm like, I don't want to pay for a movie that I'm not going to like just to stick it. I don't want to give Sony money. They're the idiots who didn't safeguard their data in the first place. But,
which house is yours again?
Yeah, don't say it on air. I'll have to cut it. It's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Alright. It's 5555. Go fuck yourself away. What are you doing? Are you looking up Facebook stuff? Good times.
On accident.
Yeah, it kind of sucks you in, doesn't it?
Well, I actually have to kind of look at it often because I don't have a phone. Well, I don't even do it that. I do not get on Facebook like.
Yeah, I know. I've been posting the hell out of, like, cop blocking anonymous stuff. Just pissing conservative friends off. It's great. I got unfriended last week, and then he had to friend me again.
How do you know if you're unfriended? I don't even know.
I stopped seeing his stuff.
My Facebook.
Dude posts, like, all the time, and I'm like... And I don't block it, so I see it, and then I just stop seeing it. Well, what happened was part of the funny story I was telling before, and it's not funny, it's strange, was that he'll go unnamed, but... We were having to me, was a lighthearted discussion about my stance against police brutality, and apparently his stance for police brutality, which is what you're saying when you argue against the anti-police brutality. You're saying you're for police brutality and abuse of powers, which you shouldn't be. That's silly. Now, you can say that cops don't abuse their powers or that they don't brutalize people, but you shouldn't be for them abusing their powers and brutalizing people. But anyway, neither here nor there.
I think that's clear.
So I had been posting, stuff from Cop Block where it shows, police abusing their powers and things like this, and how it's got to end, and protesters and this, that, and the other thing, and change my profile picture for solidarity and whatnot, which does nothing. I know it doesn't help the cause or whatever. I just use it to piss off my conservative friends, of course. And boy, does it.
People are really willing to, I don't know, maybe it's because you're really in your face about things, but people are willing to, defend themselves to you, but they always lose.
They do.
You always have
very good at debate, and I'm always on the right side. Now, see, here, I get to take what I call the moral high ground.
For as much of you are just a fucking prick of a human.
Yeah.
You actually do have some morals.
Being anti-police brutality, strangely enough, puts me on the moral high ground.
No, that's not strange at all.
Where I can be like, how about we just stop killing each other, man? Can we agree that killing is bad and Jesus wouldn't do it? I love pulling out Christian stuff when I'm arguing with Christians.
Why would you do that?
Well, because they're Christians. They say they're Christians, and I say, well, Jesus wouldn't want us killing each other. Jesus wouldn't like you to shoot a man, or shoot a child, a 12-year-old.
I can't believe you're one of those people.
2 seconds after you pull up. Well, I just want to make them feel bad about their religion as well, because clearly I'm on the right side of this, because I'm against 12-year-olds being murdered, regardless of whether they have a toy gun or not. Regardless. Right? Whether that gun was a toy, which it was, or whether it was real and the police officer was so poorly trained and fired from his last job because he couldn't handle it and was going to have a mental breakdown, then just got hired in another police job. Incredibly, of course. Where's the oversight? There isn't. And there's no accountability, clearly.
I think it's pretty easy
and
to
the police
be a
union
cop.
Guy there says, you guys owe us an apology. The shooting of a 12-year-old was justified. I'm like, I'm not sure I've ever been intimidated by a 12-year-old. Pretty sure I haven't. Regardless of whether they're holding a toy gun, a real gun, any kind of gun. And you say, well, should the police officer wait till he gets shot? It's a 12-year-old, so yeah, probably wait to get shot. You'll probably survive.
Yeah.
2, it was a BB gun, toy gun. I don't even know if it was BB. 3.
No, it wasn't a BB gun. It was just.
Why is lethal force the first fucking option all the time when it's black people that you're up against? Why you have a taser? I've seen cops that have tasers.
I don't understand why
people
are so scared of black people.
Here's what it is.
Threatened by a black person specifically.
I'll tell you why people are scared of black people. Because the way black people are treated, white people see black people and think, man, if I were him, I'd have lost it by now. And so they look at black people wondering when they're going to lose their shit. Because if we were being treated like that all the time, we'd have lost our shit by now.
Oh, God,
and we'd have gone on a killing spree.
We would not have...
And we're just waiting.
Minority...
We're just waiting for the black people to do it because it's got to be coming. The revolution will be televised. It's good times. But anyway, so I changed my profile picture, getting in a fight with people on Facebook. This motherfucker. The 2 cops got killed in New York, right?
Right.
Ambushed style by a crazy mentally disturbed dude who was already on the run from the law for killing his girlfriend or something, whatever.
It was an Asian and a Mexican or something. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So he kills those cops, and I'm lightly looking through Facebook as it's happening. I'm like, I post something about how, this doesn't help the cause, unless we're going to war, it doesn't help the cause at all. And this dude, I scroll down my Facebook feed and I see that he's posted the article and says, "Fuck you, Matthew Worland," and one of his other friends.
Did you take a screenshot of that?
Because I knew it was coming, so I screenshot it and then I posted. I commented on it. I said, "You just went full retard." But then it wouldn't post it wouldn't pull it up anymore. I couldn't see it, and I was like, oh, I got unfriended. But then I posted it because I'm like, apparently I was in New York at the same time I was here in Indy, and apparently I killed 2 police officers tonight, not just some guy. Because this dude I don't know what's wrong with conservatives. Well, conservative police apologists is what I will call them, because they can't seem to figure out that you're not anti-police, you're anti-bad police. You're anti-police brutality.
I think it's the same as it is with soldiers. Like, people, like the conservative folk are super concerned with revering cops and
but they won't
soldiers.
But they won't pass legislation in the House that they control.
No, exactly.
To help out veterans.
They can't even get them health care.
They vote against the veterans in
all
Congress.
All the time.
And yet
but
talking
because
heads,
they sign the check,
Republican talking heads are all
military,
support the troops, military industrial
people
complex.
Are conservatives.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It blows my mind.
When you vote against yourself.
You know what's really strange? People that you went to school with are conservative, and you're just like, man, I thought they would have turned out better. Like, I worked opposite. Like, I was conservative as I was raised by a Reaganite.
I seem to, I didn't make as many friends as you in high school on purpose, but...
No, yeah, you were pretty...
I as well...
Well, you were... A lot of people didn't want to be your friend.
Right. I don't want to be around people that give me negative, vibes, as it were, to sound like a crazy person, but... And so people whose views I don't agree with and who clearly can't be reasoned with, I consider them stupid, and I don't like to surround myself with stupid people. Like, if you want to tell me that the Earth is 6,000 years old, I don't have anything to do with you. I'm just sorry, but I don't...
We don't have anything in common.
I don't have time. Time is very precious. We don't live forever.
Well,
and I don't have time to waste it on stupid people who can't be convinced that science... Oh, Jesus, it's horrible. It's awful. I got time for them, so I've culled most of that out, but with the masonry stuff, conservatives get back in, but most of them, I think I figured out how to hide my feed so they don't see my nonsense, but at the same time, it's like...
Well, you're not going to give up what you do.
Yeah.
I mean,
the truth is the truth, regardless of whether you believe it or not.
Well, and clearly you're kind of passionate about this right now. It's kind of all you talk about on Facebook.
Well...
Anymore.
That's twofold.
And some Elijah pictures.
One is that I like to piss off conservatives. It's a lot of fun. And I would love to have an actual discussion because I'm very persuasive. But, and two is it matters.
So this is like a little bit of a... You use it as like a door opener to communicate with idiots.
I get but
to
I get no takers.
Are you just trying to educate?
I get one taker who then unfriends me after he blames me for 2 cops being killed when I'm not been anti-police. I've been anti-police brutality. You can't get through to these people.
No, you can't.
There's like a wall. The cognitive dissonance is so strong that there's like a wall where you can't even tell them that that's not what you believe.
No, see,
they're like,
that's
you're this way,
passion.
and you're like,
you have passion for this.
Here's the thing, guy.
Because it's logical to have
believe.
passion for this. He has passion for something that doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's crazy passion.
I don't know.
No, and it's part brainwashing.
But I saw him
Think about how, why are soldiers and cops revered so much? It's because media and crazy conservatives have made you think that they have the most important jobs in the world.
Listeners, I promise it gets more fun than this. Hang in there.
Oh, well... We're not drunk yet.
I'm getting there. That was strong. No, but he had to send me a friend request again because I saw him at an event, a Sonic event.
How'd he act?
I saw him coming up and I was just like, "Hey man, how's it going?" Smiles and shit because I'm the bigger man.
Well, also you just don't give a fuck about that guy, at all. He was not enjoying it, and you were loving
y'all just
it.
send me another comment because I unfriended you. I'm like, I know. I'm fucking aware. It's like, I've got worse people than you on my feed. I'm like, okay.
He did. Wow, so he owned up a little. That actually...
we were going to be seeing a lot of each other monthly. So.
Yeah. Well, that was big of him, I guess.
It's like...
Well, as big as he can
I don't
get.
think that ever processed for him in the first place. I think there was that wave of realization as he walked up. All right, I'm going to see a lot of...
Oh, like this. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know that he thought it through. That's why I try to keep it real civil on Facebook with people, because you never know who you're going to run into or meet in person. No, I keep it civil. I don't get heated, hateful. I don't.
Oh no, you are not what you
argue.
could be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you could break some people.
One of my buddies at Lodge was talking about listening to the podcast and then seeing me in person and being like, "You are night and day." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I got to keep a lid on that shit when I'm out in public, fuck." I'm like,
I for the most part don't. I figured out a way to still be who I am, which is nuts. But, get away with it.
Yeah.
I can fuck around with customers, and I can fuck around with people I work with. I get to be creepy 24 hours a day.
We were drinking.
But appropriate.
At the
Creepy
grotto,
appropriate.
And we were just having really good conversation because we were drunk, and it was great. But, I told him, I said, yeah, the podcast is pretty unfiltered me. For complete filter off, you gotta go to my Twitter, where, I'm just nonsense on there. I read back through it, and I'm like, whew. It's rough. Especially when I'm super drunk. When I get super drunk, the end of my being drunk and just before I go to sleep, I will tweet for some reason. And I remember doing it. It's not like I don't remember it. It's not really a drunk tweet as much as I just turned everything off inside me and I'm like, fucking...
Whoa.
I'll find it. I can probably find it.
Psychedelic M, spelled incorrectly.
Yeah, no,
on the Twitter. We are on Twitter.
At Some Would Say Pod. That's right.
I'm Jenna Total, J-E-N-N-A. No. You figure it out.
Yeah, you just follow at Some Would Say Pod. Some Would Say Pod follows us. It's the whole thing. And Jenna doesn't tweet anyway, so who cares?
No, when I get a phone, I will, though. Tweeting is not convenient at all if you're on your laptop. It is the opposite of convenient.
So last night before I went to bed was seriously, guys, my life really started being awesome the year I had corned beef and cabbage on New Year's. Haven't looked back, because earlier I had said, pro tip / life hack: eat corned beef and cabbage on New Year's Day. Find a way.
Hashtag. Are you a regular hashtagger now? You used to be kind of anti-hashtag.
As I'm looking through I try to always hashtag. It's important on Twitter to hashtag. I just never did it on the Some Would Say.
No, not on that, but you used to be... I remember you talking shit about hashtags quite a bit.
Maybe, but I don't...
No, legit. I'm wondering... I'm asking if you changed your mind.
No, not really. I don't really... I don't hashtag as much as on Instagram. I hashtag for real, if I post a picture or something, I'll hashtag stuff that it is.
That's what you specifically talk shit about, though, was Instagram hashtagging.
That could be, but people find you in the hashtag, and it feels good to be noticed. Let's be real.
Wow. Well,
but
yep,
makes
sense.
On Twitter, I don't really hashtag much, do I? I mean to be hashtagging. Anyway, so let's see. The other night was real good. Oops, I just favored my own seat. That's dumb. Let's see. So,
I wonder what my last tweet was.
Ooh, I remember there was on Facebook. I saw this person I'm talking about post an article about President Obama forcing an engaged couple to move their wedding so he could play golf. And it was a Fox News article, and I'm like,
oh.
But I clicked through to read the article. I'm like, what is this about? Let's see what
legit?
Fox pulls this. And the headline was, President Obama forces couple to relocate their wedding so he can play golf. And I'm like, it's something like that. And I'm like, okay. So I click on it, and he didn't know it happened. And what happened was, President Obama was going to be golfing in Hawaii. And this couple was going to get married at the 16th tee box. I don't know what that is or if it's significant or... I don't golf. Fuck golf. Anyway. But then someone from his administration told them the day before their wedding, which was their rehearsal, came up and said, you guys can't have this here. You're going to have to move because the president's going to be playing golf tomorrow through here. And, so they had less than a day to figure out a new place for their wedding. And so, according to the article on Fox News, they had it in a reportedly more secluded and prettier place on the golf course anyway. And when Bloomberg reached out to the president for comment on this, he hadn't even known it had happened. And when he found out, he called the couple and apologized for making them relocate on their wedding and congratulated them on their marriage. It said that in the Fox News article. Amazing.
Well, Fox News, did it say it further down? Fox News,
yeah, but that's how this story wraps up, so it was at the bottom. Yeah. Anyway,
people
so I reposted.
Fox News,
I reposted
don't
the
read
article.
The whole article.
I know, because the headline was bullshit. Because the article made him look like a real class act and a stand-up fella. And so I reposted the article, reshared it, and I was like, because he shared the article and said, "What an ass, anti-Obama dickweeds," and so I reshared it and said, "What a class act," fucking this guy, he didn't even know what happened, and when he found out, he called them and reportedly made their day. That's what the sister of the wife said. She said when Obama called them, it made their day. They're military, so the commander-in-chief calls you, you're like, fuck yeah. And when he's like, "Sorry I made you move your wedding," you're like, "Oh, fuck, no problem, man."
And I mean, Obama's big for Hawaii. Like, they're fans of him.
Fucking amazing. Anyway, so... well, apparently the golf course was at the Marine base, so we can assume that people getting married are Army or Marines, rather. So I think the article said they were. So there's that. But, make it a little weaker this time, I think. But, so the article really painted President Obama as a fucking awesome dude who tried to make it right. And even at the end, they were like, "And we confirmed that the phone call did happen." I'm like, you didn't need to, but it's nice that you went the extra mile there on that reporting. Like, let's make sure that all these facts line up. And so I reposted and was like, what a great guy. What an awesome dude to call and apologize. Apologize. What the fuck is a president apologizing for? But he did it. He's a big man. He's a class act. He said, "You know what, man? I didn't know it happened, but I am sorry that it did happen. I don't know that I needed to..." we don't know what he said, so I'm just making this up.
What would you think you'd have to do for President Obama to call you? I mean...
Let me tell you. A president, regardless of who they are...
kind of super cancer.
Never owes me an apology for anything unless they've put me in Guantanamo on bad charges. Probably call me and apologize.
I would never let that happen.
But, I don't know. I don't know what I'd have to do to get a president to call me. But, I mean, it's cool. It's the leader of America, whether you like him or not. And
totally.
Whether you voted for him or not. It doesn't matter. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Romney either, but...
Clearly you did not vote for Romney.
Oh, fuck no. I voted third party because here's the deal.
Oh, fuck.
A vote for the third party, they're not going to win. But what was happening was Republicans who didn't like Romney, didn't like Obama, were throwing away their votes or whatever. I don't know. But Democrats generally like Obama. So Democrats like Obama. Libertarians are always going to vote Libertarian. And Republicans are going to vote Republican. But a lot of people didn't like Romney. He's a flip-flopper. Even in their own party, it's like, we don't know what this fucker's going to do because it's, whatever you want him to do, he's doing it. And if you've got two people saying different things, he's agreeing with both of them. It's insane. But, so, my logic in this election was that a vote for Gary Johnson for president was a vote for Barack Obama for president, which I was fine with. Because if I had thought that my vote for the Libertarian candidate would have caused Romney to win, I would have voted for Obama. Because the Libertarian candidate doesn't have a chance, and you got to choose between the lesser of two evils.
But you thought that...
I thought the Libertarian candidate was a better candidate for president, yes. As far as my political views go, they align more with Libertarians than any other party. I don't consider myself a Libertarian, though. I consider myself an independent
because I think you're more of a free thinker.
I want to fucking know the facts.
Yeah.
I don't want to side with a party just because they say something.
Right.
I want to feel it out for myself. I don't want to be...
You're really the anti-party.
Pro-life and pro-death penalty.
You are
that doesn't make any sense to me.
I think.
So you can't be a Republican, because if you're pro-life but pro-death penalty, you're fucking up. You're fucking up somewhere. Those two things don't go together. You can't be pro-life, okay, and pro-death penalty.
Thank you, Father.
I'm just saying.
Did you just Pope out? Is that what?
No, I don't know what I was doing.
It looks like the Pope.
Doing like some sort of like
Jewish
comedian thing.
I don't know. It wasn't Jewish. More is
This Pope's pretty cool though. It's my Pope.
What's his name?
Pope Francis.
Oh yeah.
He's pretty awesome. The leader of my religion.
He's alright.
He's like,
man, Catholic Church though is starting to catch up with the times pretty quick.
Fuck yeah.
They are. I think it's because, they're kind of sinking and they're really like realizing we gotta start getting people that want to be Catholics again.
It's
smart. It's a smart tactic.
It helps. Dude
and
was
it needs to happen, really.
Dude's like, science isn't incompatible with religion. I mean, explaining how God did things, is important. I'm like, that's good.
Is that what he said?
Good call. Yeah.
Nice.
He's like, the Big Bang. What made the Big Bang? God? It's not incompatible. You can't explain how the Big Bang happened. Why it happened. We got that explanation, yo.
Well, that definitely wasn't a Roman accent.
Well, he's not Roman. He's
just
Portuguese.
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't that either.
Born in Portugal. No. Born in Brazil. Born somewhere. Jesus Christ. I know, man. I'm getting drunk.
It's a big-ass difference.
Hold on, let me get there.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, wrong Pope, idiot. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Pope John Paul.
Unbelievable.
Right,
it's giving me Pope Benedict. The knowledge card was, fucking Germany. Like, I know. I'm talking about the old Pope. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's see.
It is kind of weird, though.
Argentina. That's where he was
born. Okay.
Right. But he was born to two Italians. So, I mean, he's only Argentinian because he's born there. His parents moved to Argentina from Italy. So he lived in Argentina, and was born in Argentina, and was raised in Argentina, and is an Argentinian. But his parents were both Italian, so...
How old is he?
In reality, he's kind of Italian. How old is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oof, goodness. Let's see.
God,
19. He's 78.
Popes be up there.
Yeah.
Why are popes so old?
Because you got to be a priest before you can be a bishop, before you can be a cardinal, before you can be considered as a pope.
How long does that take?
And what?
How many cardinals are there?
I don't know the exact number.
Do you have an estimate?
50.
Wow, that's.
Is that more than you thought there would be? Or
no,
less?
that's less.
How many cardinals are there in the Catholic Church? We got the internet. Don't do all that.
I can't believe you have the internet.
Well, this is my Verizon phone. My Sprint phone's completely fucked off the network. 213 cardinals in the Catholic Church, of whom 125 are under the age of 80 and therefore eligible to vote in a conclave. So there are 125 popes who can vote, or popes, cardinals. There are 125 cardinals who can vote on the pope. There are 213 cardinals total, but you got to be under 80.
And what's the next branch under them?
I think bishop.
And how many are there?
Hierarchy of the Catholic Church. Hierarchy of the Catholic... Okay, this is what one picture tells me, which can be wrong, and I don't care, because I'm not really that interested.
I want to know.
The laity, which is the lay people, me, members. Then there's deacons, who serve under priests, who serve under bishops, who serve under archbishops, which we have an archbishop in Indianapolis, who serve under cardinals, who serve under the Pope. So there's the Pope, cardinals, bishops... it's Pope, cardinals, archbishops, bishops, priests, deacons, and me.
The laity? Is that what you said?
Yeah, laity.
What the hell does that mean?
It's like a deity, except cooler. Lay people. A lay person is somebody that's not a priest.
Oh, like laymen?
Layman, yeah.
Okay,
to put it in layman's terms.
Okay. Some would say.
Literary laceration. What's yours?
That one. My literary laceration is something that every time you think it's...
That sounded like a person saying something. Eesh.
It sounded like a chain, though.
Sure thing, Pops.
Pops.
What was your literary laceration?
My literary laceration is, and it's something that I've been doing lately, and I used to hate people that did this. I say totes all the time instead of totally.
I feel like layman was a misinformation for me. Anyway. Do you say totes? Is that what you said?
Yeah, totes.
You do that.
And perf. And
you should stop that.
I like it, though. I like it. It's fun. And it, it started out as making fun of those things, but now I just use them.
Yeah, that's the problem with doing things ironically or mockingly. You're still doing those things.
Yeah. And then
I'm guilty as well.
It's just a habit.
My gangster shit, where I say gangster all the time, that's mocking, and yet I do it so often.
Oh shit!
That it's definitely perceived as just who I am.
You hurt.
That's gangster. I say that, and I say it with the full knowledge that I am not gangster. So that's it's ironic, but nobody picks up on it being ironic because that's just how I talk now.
It's like
I just walk around going, "That's gangster, man." Gangster. Shit.
Gangsta. Shit. Newports.
But yeah, I gotta stop.
Mad Dog 2020. Do you just have any other little gangsterisms since you're a gangster?
I mean, I say yeah all the time.
Yeah.
I do that. Yeah. Get overly excited about things. Mocking manner, but
yeah,
it doesn't come off.
That comes off nerdy. That's
I do still hate the term
out.
nerd. Geek is great. Fucking nerds. Nerd is a derogatory term. Nerd rhymes with turd.
Fuck. Here we go again.
Yeah. Just go back to
Please
episode
tell
1.
us. Tell us the difference in the definitions. Country of origin.
Maybe that was like episode 3 or something. I don't even know.
I don't know.
I did research.
I know I've heard this, though, at least 6 times.
Amen to that.
Your rant.
Let's pull up my Google
You know
Drive
what, though? I do
find
know
my-
the difference
Damn it.
now.
Between what?
Nerd
Nerds and geek?
Yeah.
Geek is
I don't
right.
agree that it's derogatory. I think it's just a fun word.
Well,
But I think it's misused. It's changed.
Here we go.
Nerd is not what it used to be.
Okay. So yours was totes.
Perf. It's the abbreviation.
Let's go the whole thing here. What else are they?
let's see.
Just all abbreviations of words?
Yeah.
So
No,
more
it's-
examples like totes, perf. Abbreviations of words that aren't accepted. Standard abbreviations of words.
Right. Exactly.
Like totes and perf.
Yeah.
That
I
was-
can't think of other ones. I'm sure I do use, because in my work environment, other people do it. And so now, it's just in our lives all day. We got a girl who every time someone says totes, she does a little goat noise. Totes, and then, or no one says totes my goats. That's nice, but that's what it's from.
I
Well,
see.
Yeah, I don't know. It just bothers me that I say it, but it is fun.
Did you see that those YouTube videos of goats that sound like humans?
Yeah,
The
the
scream like
screaming
humans?
goats.
Whew, that's
oh
eerie.
my god,
Goats
it's
are fucking weird.
hilarious. They have square pubes.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Carrie had goats.
Yeah, she did.
I just didn't chew on my pants. Strange, just fucking animals.
And butt ya. They butt ya.
Yeah.
And they were tiny though. They were cute. Tiny goats are super cute. The little pygmy goats. Have you seen them?
I don't think so.
Wee baby. They've got one now that's just like bouncing all over the place, and it's one of the cutest things anybody has ever witnessed.
Did you see my Facebook post about the VR headset made out of cardboard?
I feel like I did, but I can't remember it.
It was $25 and they send you the kit.
Excuse me.
And then basically the cardboard's all got instructions on it and you just fold it and bend it and poke stuff out and then assemble the nose bridge and
I want to see it.
do this, that, and the other thing. But what happened was it was Google's response to like Oculus Rift and things like that, which are VR headsets, virtual reality headsets that are being made. Samsung teamed up with Oculus Rift to do the Samsung VR Live or something like that, virtual reality headset that works with the Galaxy Note 4. So you got to buy Galaxy Note 4, which is at least $300 on contract. Then you got to buy the $200 headset to go with it to do this. And so, Google's whole thing was at I.O. last year.
I didn't know virtual reality headsets were being produced.
Oh, yeah. Google, what they've done is at their annual developers conference, they give away
Stop it.
great stuff to people. But this year they also gave them Google Cardboard, which was just some cardboard and some lenses and magnets and stuff that you fold up and put together and put your smartphone in it, and then it becomes virtual reality. And there's like all kinds of apps for it and stuff. But Google didn't make any cardboard after that. Just the cardboard they gave out to I.O. people, and they have google.com/cardboard where you can find all these apps, and you can find other people who are making them off of Google's design. Because Google's like, we're not making these. We just gave them out. It's fun, We were like, haha, you can make this for $25 of cardboard and stuff.
People
you
actually
gotta
liked
charge $200. Yeah. VR headsets don't have to cost an arm and a leg.
Cool.
You can just do this with smartphones. We all have smartphones, right? Let's just stick a smartphone in there. It's fucking amazing.
I would have.
It's cool as shit.
That's awesome.
And there's an app on there right
together.
now. Did you see the newest Hobbit yet?
No, I'm going tomorrow.
We just saw it, but there's an app on there which is like sponsored or whatever. I don't know, but it's a virtual reality app that's Hobbit for the new movie, but it's nothing really special. It's just cool because all you do is look around. But when you put your phone in there, launch the app, start it and everything, you put your phone in the headset, Velcro, and then you put it up to your face, and it's like this, and the camera can still look out, but I don't know that there's any app shit for that. That'd be fucking cool. Augmented reality in real time. You launch into this world, and you're given, it cycles through, 4 or 5 scenes, but in each scene, you're at the Hobbit hole in the Shire, and you can, you start out looking out, and you can turn, and when you turn, the view turns, and so, if you're looking, you're seeing this, where you can look up at the sky, and look down at the fucking ground, and look over, and then in the last scene, you see Gandalf standing by a river. You just see his back, so it's not anybody.
What were we talking about?
A VR headset, Google Cardboard.
Oh yeah.
But I got mine from Dodo Case, and I put it together, and I showed a bunch of people, and they were like, "Holy crap, this is cool!" So I did the Hobbit one where you get to look around the different scenes, and in the last scene, you're looking around and you see Gandalf by the river, and he's shooting off fireworks, and you can do like this, and listener/viewers will see that I'm put my hands on my face and looking up at the sky, because you put the headset on, there's no strap to keep it on, so you gotta hold it. That's fine. $25
also
for cardboard.
I could probably make you a strap.
Well, they sell a strap on a different website, but they're sold out because so many people bought this stuff and bought the strap. They're like, I just want to put it on.
I could probably just make you a strap.
So anyway, you can watch him shoot off the fireworks and follow it up to the sky where it goes pew. And it's nothing amazing like Disney World fireworks or anything. It's just pew, 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 just like poppers and shit. It's the Hobbit. They don't got that advanced technology for fireworks. They don't know what they're doing.
There's no Chinese there.
Yet.
Oh. They're coming, aren't they?
No, it was a good movie, though. It was fun. We went and saw it.
I'm going to see it tomorrow.
I think you'll like it. It's good.
Oh, I know I will.
Yeah.
I love The Hobbit.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, hold on. No.
Smaug dies.
Does he?
Yeah. 5 minutes in. I don't know why they ended the last one, with Smaug attacking.
Why didn't you just
finish it.
Right.
Because you spent, okay, you probably spent 15 minutes, but it's the
though.
first part of it opens with him attacking. 15 minutes later, he's dead. Spoiler alert, I just ruined the first 15 minutes of the movie for you fucks. Go see it. Anyway. You could have put that 15 minutes on the end of the last movie and finished the battle. And
it actually might have been more satisfying had that happened.
I don't know.
Hey, look at what our friend Nikki, got me for Christmas.
Nice. I bought something from her shop.
Oh, he just saw Nikki, our friend Nikki Morrison. We love you. She got me this necklace that has the map of the Shire on it. It's really cool.
I bought something from her Etsy shop.
Yeah, which I was actually going to get you guys a gift at some point.
I got that as a gift for you, but then I just didn't give it to you. I didn't see you. It came in after you were there to record. I was hoping it would have come then, and I'd have been like, here, happy Christmas. But this way I killed two birds. I patronized our friend.
Right.
Your friend, and
right.
she's friendly, so my friend too.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be apparently I didn't bring it, so it's fine.
Cool.
I thought it would be cool to... Because, I said on... Not the last podcast, but the podcast before that I wasn't going to buy it.
The business... Our friend has a little business.
I didn't want to be an asshole, so I did buy something from her store.
Cool. I'm excited. Anyway, look for Betty Pooch for super neato dog accessories.
Betty Pooch.
Betty Pooch.
On Facebook and Etsy.
Yes. I think they might have an Instagram, too.
Buy it. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's cool stuff. My dogs have a Game of Thrones collar, a Walking Dead collar, and
butt sex collar.
What's the other one? Harry Potter collar.
Well, I got you another collar and leash.
Cool.
So, when
I'm
if the others
excited.
get worn out by crazy-ass fucking dogs.
No, they do. So
They chew through them.
Well, they scratch through them. That's about it. But they're really cool still and special. And also not that expensive.
Does Nikki watch Doctor Who?
I think she
does Doctor Who stuff with their collars and whatnot.
I don't know
I've
if
seen
she's... Them. Yeah, no, and they're cool. I don't know if she's into it or not, but she at least knows about it. Because Megan's really into it.
We just rewatched a crap ton of Doctor Who last night.
Did you?
That was our New Year's Eve.
How many episodes of Doctor Who are there total? Do you know that?
Total?
Yeah.
Hundreds. But the 2005 series, I think it's like 100-something.
Was it a show that was on every night? Or...
It's just over about 100 or so. No. Well, I mean, back in the day, it was. I'm pretty sure it was weekly, but I mean, it was just on all the time. It was low budget, easy sci-fi. I mean, the 2005 series is way better. You can still appreciate the old ones, But yeah, 1963. It ran until like the late 80s. Just even if it was every year, still 20 plus years. It's just a lot of it. And then they did a movie in the 90s with the 8th Doctor. And then the 9th Doctor started in 2005.
Is Benedict Cumberbatch involved in any of that? Because he's in all the British shit. I even was a little pissed off
I've only
that
seen
he
him in
was
Sherlock.
Smaug.
Yes, yeah.
He was also in the new Star Trek movies. Any
Yep.
British weirdo now is Benedict.
I like him because he does a great job as Sherlock. I mean, that series is written really well.
I haven't watched it.
You should. Do you like Sherlock Holmes?
Not particularly.
Oh, well,
He's
never
kind of
mind.
an ass.
Well, not on TV. The books. Have you read any of the books?
I can't read.
Okay.
Do I have to say this every time we talk?
All right. Well, let me tell you, I'm a big Sherlock Holmes fan as far as the books go. I haven't watched every Sherlock Holmes thing that there's been on TV. There's been a lot. I started watching Elementary, and I watched it because it was watchable. I made it like 12 episodes, and then I was like, fuck this nonsense. Because, I mean, they've just perverted the story. It's horrid what they've done in Elementary. I mean, Watson is a girl, Lucy Liu, and I'm like, what? That's weird. And Sherlock is in New York because he's on, he
Do they have a
moved from
love
England.
interest?
I don't really think so.
Okay. That might be weird.
His brother's like a junkie or something. I don't even know. It's so not true to the books at all. The only thing it has in common with the books is that it has Sherlock Holmes. It's taken the characters out of the books. But none of the stories. It's just bullshit. It's so much bullshit. It offends me to watch it because I'm such a fan of the books. And Irene Adler was like a dude or something, and... Or no, oh my god, no, it was Irene Adler was Moriarty. Spoiler alert if you watch Elementary and haven't started watching it and made it through the first season, you fucks. But Irene Adler, who's
So don't watch it.
Not necessarily a central figure in Sherlock Holmes, but she is the woman in Sherlock Holmes. The only woman he ever thought was worth his time, I guess, is a shortened and very simplified way to say it. So she's an important character to him. And she makes appearances in the books. Not every book, and not every story, rather, I should say. I should call them stories. They're stories. It's not books. So she's not in every story. She's not in a majority of the stories, I'd say. But when she makes an appearance, it's someone important. She's like a rival / interest for Sherlock. But anyway, Professor Moriarty is a central villain to Sherlock. If there was a Sherlock villain, it would be Professor Moriarty. He's not in every story, but the stories he's in, he's the central villain, the equal intellect to Sherlock. It causes the death of Sherlock Holmes, which is one of the stories. Anyway.
Sherlock dies?
No, then you've got the return of Sherlock Holmes, so he faked his death. But he killed Moriarty. But this whole thing. And the books are so good. The stories are so good. And Elementary is just... Irene Adler is Professor Moriarty. They're the same person in Elementary. In the first season, that's what I took. If it changed later, I don't give a fuck. That's nonsense that it ever happened. It doesn't take any of the stories. It just uses the characters poorly. And that really was offensive when it was like, Irene Adler is Professor Moriarty. And I'm like...
That's a really big
No.
difference.
I was like screaming no at the television while I'm watching it. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm not watching this nonsense. But Sherlock, the BBC series, each episode's an hour and a half. And so they're like mini movies, which is why there's only 3 episodes per series? So, yes, there's not a lot of episodes to watch. They're just long.
I think I actually watched an episode.
To get through a series, you're in for 4.5 hours, familiar. I think. So, but they take, and this is where I'm torn, because Stephen Moffat writes for Doctor Who as well, and the Stephen Moffat episodes to me are not great. Russell T Davies was excellent at writing the episodes. He made excellent stories. Stephen Moffat, I believe he may be killing Doctor Who. But that's okay. Maybe it's his plan because it got up here. It got to an 11 on a 10 scale. And you can't sustain that. So you got to bring it back down. You got to bring people's expectations back down. I get that as a business plan. And that has to be what it is because he writes Sherlock brilliantly. And it probably doesn't hurt that he's basically just adapting the stories, but he does it brilliantly. I mean, he takes the stories from the book, modernizes them. So, like, in the origin story for John Watson, Sherlock notices his, I believe it's his watch or his lighter, that was a gift to him, and he was able to pick out all the different things about the person that gave him that gift and nail it because of deduction of seeing, I believe it was a watch. Or something. I think it was a watch. But, the different parts. Well, they were drunk because they did this and they scratched it while looking at it or something. Lighter, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, in Sherlock, it's his cell phone, and he matches the points perfectly for the deductions. It's like, watching that first episode and being an avid Holmes fan where I have all the stories on my bookshelf. I can read them anytime I want, and I've read them a number of times, and it's just like watching that first episode of Sherlock, and it's like, ugh, so this takes place in the present. You're adapting it so perfectly. I believe the first one is The Lady in Pink. So, or no, it's a lesson.
Do they have
I forget.
Ira Adler,
I'm too drunk.
Or whatever her name is.
Irene Adler, yeah, and she's a female, and just
the way she should have been portrayed.
She's the way she should have been. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Study in Scarlet, I believe, is the original story, and they did A Study in Pink.
Oh.
It's so good. Highly recommend to the Some Would Say listeners.
I would say.
We've got, according to the stats on the web, there's like 13 subscribers, but, that can be fucked up by... the way they calculate for Stitcher is 1, so anybody listening on Stitcher is only counted as 1, and then other podcatchers, I guess.
Or maybe
subscribe.
some sympathizers.
I think we've got...
Sympathizers?
I think we've got like 10 people that listen.
No way.
I think so. I think
Wow.
10 people have listened to at least one of our shows.
Hey, one of you 10 people, thank you so much for, I don't know, at least tuning in.
Yeah. Do you have stuff from last week? I know we didn't get to finish because we got fucked up.
Yeah, we did.
We were trashed.
Yeah. Are you
drunk?
Done? Are you done?
I think so. I think I'm done jizzing over Benedict Cumberbatch's performance in Sherlock.
Your dick is crazy hard, and you can see your nipples through your fucking hoodie.
He did a great job. I have... Wow.
Yeah.
What is happening? How am I drinking that much?
It's alright, man.
I don't feel like I'm drinking that much. Anyway.
Well, you know what? How about instead of...
I did write down for my...
No, we've ended up talking about some things. Did we end up talking about my question of if you were a mythical creature? I don't remember that. If we did or not.
I don't know. It doesn't sound too familiar.
If you were a mythical creature, what, like, species would you be?
Mythical creature.
Yeah.
By your definition, I'd be God. That's good, right?
Oh, God. That was brilliant.
I don't know. Mythical creature. So a creature you're asking about, like the Loch Ness Monster.
Well, then humanoids of sorts.
Mythical figures?
Troll, or, I mean...
Okay, alright. So,
like,
so you're talking like a hobbit.
Well, there's a lot of good examples in that. Yeah.
A griffin.
Oh, you know what? I could see you being an imp.
I'd be a griffin. Griffin.
Imp.
Griffin. Or dragon.
I'm definitely an elf.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't be a race of humanoid.
No, I don't think you'd be a dragon.
Be yourself.
That's what I wanted to know.
Unless you can be Batman, and then always be Batman. I had put on here, should of, would of. Should of, could of is what I put. So this was 2 weeks ago. Well, this was like 2 weeks ago when I was thinking, man, I should get some notes together to see if we can record before Christmas, but then you went to Texas, which is fine. And so these are, even a week or two ago, I know when I got here, I was like, fucking could have, should have. But even a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I was like, could have, should have. That shit's pissing me off still. I don't understand the prevalence. It's not like I'm just now seeing it, you know? It's spreading like cancer out there. Should have, could have. It's not of. It's not of. It's have, should have, could have. And
Tim,
the
viewers/listeners, please.
Could have, would have.
Please take note here.
What's it called when you take the two words? Could have.
Contraction.
Contraction is apostrophe VE. Could have. Should have. Not should of. Could of. You sound like a fucking dumbass. And if you're posting on a page that's trying to get a message out, definitely stop that.
Stop.
It doesn't help. No, people won't judge you. Don't give them fuel. I'm judging you.
Yes, you are. What would you think about a Craigslist creep?
Hell yeah, Craigslist creep. You said this one's not too impressive?
I don't know.
Let's lower expectations. This one probably sucks.
It's kind of weird.
I think it's going to be great. Oh, I'm going to raise the expectations.
You'll find something about it. I mean, it's creepy.
Dun-na.
Okay.
Dun-na. This is how the
lay the fuck down, Sid.
listeners/viewers know that this will always be free because we're not paying royalties and shit like that.
Well, it's not exactly
it's
what
not
it
exactly.
is either.
Well, we know.
If they want to sue me over that.
You can have all $0 we make from this.
0.
In fact, if you count, domain name registration on a yearly basis, I mean, we're talking, you owe me $8.
You owe us some monies. Okay. Also, we are not affiliated with Craigslist. So, this guy...
Oh, we host for free. I don't. I pay for that, but fuck you.
This is a male for woman in Indy. The subject reads, "Will breed your wife."
We had a breeder before. Alright. We'll breed your wife.
I'm looking for a couple, lady desiring to be bred and have a baby. I'm very real, have a high IQ, very muscular, athletic, good looking, and very healthy. What's fun is when he typed high IQ, like he did the list of what he is. He didn't put any spaces at all in between the commas. So, you can tell.
I'm a high IQ, but not very smart.
If you desire to see your wife bred by another man or a woman desiring to be bred, this is your chance. I require proper legal papers and a few considerations. All involved must be over 18 years. When responding, must include nude, face, and body pics. Change post title to bred so I know you are real. This is for real. I don't play games and will not play with others.
Except the game of breeding.
Wow, like this. I think this
That's a
guy
very
is
strange
into
thing, but
dogs.
there must be a breeding fetish. There must be people that want to breed or be bred. Toast.
I really want to know what this guy looks like, though. Oh, that was funny. I want to know what this guy looks like.
I don't. Reality, versus fantasy at that point, I think. And he clearly doesn't have a high IQ, so he's probably not attractive.
He's taken out the middleman, though, with sperm banks.
I suppose. But he wants some consideration, so what's the consideration? Go to the goddamn sperm bank. If you're just looking for, a child your husband can't make one. At least you see what you're
getting, though, with this.
You gotta be into the fetish of breeding, I think, for this sort of thing to appeal to you. Like your husband has to be able to impregnate you, but you both want to see it happen by another dude.
Right?
In order to be into this, it has to be a fetish. I don't think it can be a thing where my husband can't give me a baby, but I want a baby. I need it from a dick inside me and not from a medical procedure. And the husband's like, yeah, no, that's cool, because places like that where you can get a medical procedure and they get you pregnant, those don't exist.
Well, Craigslist exists, so
it's so weird. God, I hope there's no takers. I mean, it's so weird.
It is weird.
For this to attract you, your husband, the dude, has to be like, no, I want to see somebody else make a baby with my wife. Now, that's not see somebody else have sex with my wife. That's potentially see somebody else have sex with my wife a lot, or just let that happen while I know it happens, so that she gets pregnant, and it's not mine.
They're into it.
They can't be. That can't be a thing. I'm declaring it to not. Breeding. It can't exist. I won't let it.
I think it's like a dog thing.
You think it's a dog thing? I'm willing to entertain a differing viewpoint on this.
You remember that weird email I got on OkCupid?
Yes.
What was Squealer? Did they name the dog something like Squealer?
I don't remember.
Moaner. It was Moaner.
Boner.
No, Moaner. Moaner. That was
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Of course that's his name. I think I mostly don't care for him because of his name. Just like, no, that's not a real thing.
What was your next thing?
Well, I'm going to interrupt it with this other thing.
That was a fair creep, by the way. I like it.
Thank you.
Braiding it, we gotta... It must be... I don't know. It can't be a thing. It can't be. I mean, come on.
Find out.
I don't want to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't really want to know.
There are some things.
That's so weird. We'll just assume it's not a thing. And if you're into breeding...
Please stop.
Tweet us.
How would you feel... I mean, how do you think your kid would feel if you ever found that out?
Oh no, their kid's gonna be fucked up, definitely. There's no stopping that.
Wow. Anyway, so you see that painting over
Some
there?
dude from Craigslist.
Do you see that painting over there?
Yes.
So, you know my little buddy Samantha that I work with?
Did he just throw paint at a canvas?
No. Got me for Secret Santa. And he and I are extremely
Artsy
inappropriate. No, he's not at all.
If he painted that, yes, definitely.
Oh, no, it isn't. Why don't you read the back of that to the viewers/listeners?
Alright, the back of this painting, which, yeah, it's got nice colors, but it's totally rubbish. He wrote on the painting itself, to Jenna, love Samantha, this is my body. On the actual painting. Then on the back of the painting, on the canvas, he's written, "Here is what I did, ellipses. Every day at work, we bug each other. We make it weird.
Hug each other.
We hug each other." I read it as hug the first time I read it, and then I said it as bug. That happened just because I didn't remember reading it. "We make it weird. So with this painting, I did just that." "What did you do?" you ask, in parentheses. "Well, I covered my body in paint. Chest, ass, legs, and I rubbed my body on the canvas." He misspelled canvas.
I know.
"Aw," you say. "Good night."
Night, have you?
So hang this on your wall as a weird naked hug from Samantha. By the way, I do have videos and photos of the process. This might be your marker. Funny.
Right.
He wrote, he drew it. He's been writing in like green and black for Jenna's words. And he drew a squiggle in the black marker, and drew an arrow with the green and said, "This might be your marker." That's brilliant.
I know.
He rolled around naked on this.
No. Okay, so what he did was he was standing naked.
Rub my body on the canvas.
Yeah. He, put, paint, and his blind boyfriend put the paint on.
Are you putting it on his cock? Is his cock in here?
Yeah, actually.
Where is his cock at?
Well, your thumb's touching his ball scrape.
Here?
Yep, he took his
What did
balls.
He do, this way?
No, he held it like this. And went up his body with his balls there.
What?
Yeah.
Huh. Alright.
I think he had to do it a couple times. And then the big diagonal.
His dick?
Yeah, that's penis. That's total penis. Some of that, there's more penis there too. Huh. Anything that's about that size.
I have a new appreciation for this painting.
Yeah. No, he loved it too. His boyfriend loved it too.
Without the story, this is rubbish art.
Yeah.
With the story, this is high art.
I fucking love it. It's amazing.
It's high art, Samantha.
I cried when he gave it to me.
High art. It's brilliant.
Oh, I'll tell him that you said that. Touching his balls right now.
Just wrote
There's a couple peeps in there. Look hard enough.
It's funny before you know the story because he's just writing on this shitty art.
Right. I think it looks kind of cool.
Then
I think
you're
it
like,
looks kind of cool now.
He did this with his body. I see.
Yep.
This is high art. And high comedy.
Yep.
When's he going to be on?
I don't know.
When are you going to be on, Samantha? Are you even fucking listening to this?
Probably not.
You son of a bitch.
Great painting, though. Great painting.
Did you want it back, or was I just going to leave it
You can leave it there. I'll put it up.
Alright.
I also got Hobbit socks for Christmas. That was pretty cool for my my sister. That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. I got some pretty cool gifts. And then I made a pretty huge gift. And it is for the whole world to see officially. The Dazzle shots.
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck was happening with that? Yeah, let's talk about that. What the fuck? Is this an all-day thing that happened?
No, it's like 3 hours.
Why did it happen?
It is Christmas gifts for Skeet and Jekka. Pictures of us doing glamour shots. They were fake.
Yeah.
That was obvious, right? I mean, I had a goddamn lazy eye.
I mean, that's your real hair, though, in the picture. And that's real makeup you've done.
I couldn't get it to... I did theirs. Theirs looked amazing. Wait a minute. So I look too much like myself in the fucking glamour shot? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying your makeup sucked.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
If that really takes away from the picture.
It's supposed to suck.
Okay, well, it sucks.
It's not a
Bravo.
good picture. Yes. Do you not know what a glamour shot is?
The way you're defining it, shit.
It is. It is. It's those old-ass photos that moms in the 80s and 90s took. You don't remember those?
Mm-hmm. Nobody was a mom in the 80s or 90s.
I hate you so fucking much. They were hilarious. Everybody loved them. Except you.
Yeah. I don't think it was only me. Let's see here. See, you changed it to your profile picture.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's rough. Let's
Just
see.
for fun. I'm not
so,
gonna keep it that way for a while.
Nikki's like the wings of a dove. Then you say some nonsense.
You don't understand glamour shots, so it's not funny to
Derek
you.
here says, like, that's a bad idea. I said dislike.
Who the hell is Derek?
Derek Lee.
Oh, well, that's a gay.
Curtis Paul hits you with who can turn the world on with just a twinkle in her eye. Yup.
This girl.
Michelle thinks it's funny. Your mom says take that photo off, boo. Keith says Happy New Year, I love you.
That's my ex.
Not relative to
crackhead stepdad.
Not relative to the photo, but you just fucking just post that there. Your mom makes it weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There were a couple of us, maybe, who were like, this sucks.
You and my mom.
Me and Derek. And Michelle thought it was hilarious, which it wasn't, so.
Yeah, it was. Fucking everybody on my Facebook loved it except for you, my mom, and a gay guy.
Takes all kinds.
Well, whatever. So, what did you get from the wife for Christmas?
Stuff. Some anime, Gantz, Psychopaths, a Fez, because Fezes are cool.
That's fun. Did you have one yet?
No, not yet.
Perfect. I love hats.
Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. and the second one, Game of Shadows, Robert Downey Jr. It was my official man crush-ish. Whatever.
Can't take it back now.
A Bluetooth game controller that works with PC, Android, iOS, but it's fun.
What did you get, Deborah?
Stuff. Some sewing stuff that she wanted. She got some anime that she wanted. A bunch of that. She wanted this baby food maker so she could make the baby food.
Oh, that's cool.
So, stuff, snow globe, whatnot.
Oh, sweet.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
What'd you guys get for Elijah?
Well, we didn't get him shit. Santa got him, 6 things, apparently. We just hate him, so. I wrapped all these fucking presents. I was like, what do you want me to put on? She's like, from Santa. Fuck, what?
My mom still writes from Santa.
But
every year.
We have to get him something, right? She's like, well, whatever, if you want. I was like, I'm just going to put Santa. This isn't where I'm drawing the line.
Wow, you guys are really into it for him not being very old.
I know, right? I was like, fucking shit. Yeah, it's fun watching him open stuff. So what does the NYPD and the Westboro Baptist Church have in common? They both protest at funerals. That's golden.
Hashtag sad but true.
Yeah, they The NYPD has allegedly stopped responding to victimless crimes. They've stopped doing their job, but in reality, victimless crimes shouldn't be against the law anyway. They're not crimes. It's silly. Speeding, smoking pot, come on. Stop the nonsense. So,
well,
and
it's a fucking waste of money.
So they say the arrest rate dropped like 66% or something. The city isn't falling apart. So yeah, probably a good argument for less police.
Right.
Presence.
Motherfuck. I don't know what they're doing.
We have a state senator here in Indiana who's going to introduce a medical marijuana bill.
Wow, where's he from?
She is
from, yes.
Up north around Portage, I think.
Oh, of course.
It's Indiana Senate District 4. What are we, District 13, 7, something like that? We're not in our district, but yeah, no. The state senator from this state is going to introduce a medical marijuana bill. And so many people on the comments of her Facebook are like, "Thank you so much." There's not that many trolls.
No.
And I'm popping on like, "Fuck marijuana for medical." There's just a bunch of people with like cancer. And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, thanks." It's awesome. Oh. Senator Talion, thank you for continuing to fight for MMJ. I still don't want to have to leave my state, family, and possessions to head to Colorado just to access MMJ, which I know firsthand works like a dream. You give me faith and hope because you continue to push forward. That one was a little weak. We got the bless yous, the thank you, and God bless your work. Here's one. I'm a veteran with PTSD. Legalizing medical marijuana for me means that I will no longer be at the mercy of 13 different pharmaceuticals. It means freedom. This one's too long. TLDR, bitch. I'm not reading it. Thank you, Senator. My grandmother suffers from Parkinson's syndrome and recently broke her hip. This bill would be a great help in easing her tremors and pain, should it pass. This idiot advocates for Oxycontin. Here's one. I have stage 4 COPD, which is progressive disease. I now know that others with severe COPD have been using cannabis to get their lives back. It would be such a blessing to be able to live life halfway normal again. The medicines that the doctors offer really don't help much at all. Thank you for fighting for us. Here's some guy who says, are you the one promising occupancy rates to the private prisons? Well, I guess that's another side of the story. That's not cool. If she's doing that. Not cool.
No, I think the person trying to get pot legal. A little opposite.
Hopefully, this all works out well. I have intense HPPD for years now, and honestly believe this is what it would take to help overcome it. Inspiring things.
What is that?
I have no fucking clue. Thank you, and could be a help for Indiana farmers who would like to go organic and break away from big food. Indiana farmers were commissioned during the war to grow hemp, and it can grow well in Indiana soil, and could be a good profit industry for the state. Ma'am, you have my full support of me and all my Facebook pages and websites. Please let me know how I can be of assistance. We are based on the west side of Indianapolis. Marijuana stock research, good plant, bad law, 420fund.com, and several others. Again, please let me know how myself and teams can assist you in any way. What? It's weird. Call her press secretary.
Yeah, she's not actually reading this.
There's not a fucking chance. She maybe wrote that post, gave it to somebody to type up and put on the page.
Probably not. Are there many anti this lady?
No, not really. Not that I'm seeing. Thank you for all your help. Definitely we need to legalize it. I'll help out. It would help me out, too, with all the medicine I'm taking. Yeah, I can cut back on it and take one thing is Civ, 5 other things. Keep the good work up. God bless you. Learn to punctuate, please. Thanks for your hard work. I have a feeling it will take a couple tries before it passes. I myself and others need MMJ. Why is that accepted?
Marijuana?
Yeah, why is that an accepted abbreviation apparently?
It is? Are you kidding me?
It looks like it. Thank you for your hard work. You will not be forgotten. Was she gonna die? What is that? What does that mean? Oof.
Let's hope your legacy prevails.
Oof. You will not be forgotten after we kill you.
Never forget.
Somebody ought to check this guy out. Anyway, here's one. Kids in Indiana will read about you in their history books someday. That doesn't happen. We didn't learn shit about our state senators, good or bad. I don't even really think we touched upon, like, Dan Quayle, and wasn't he from Indiana?
Nope.
He was like a vice presidential candidate.
Yep.
People making
Learned
fun of
about
Indiana
Jeff
for
Gordon,
Dan
though.
Quayle. I'm like, wait, he was from here? Who the fuck was he? Nobody knows. Alright, I'm done reading that. You got more stuff?
I don't remember.
Whistleblower cop calls out corruption in her department. Naturally, she's being fired for it.
Oh, and duh, it's a woman.
This is what happens when you speak up. I made deer jerky. You could have had some if you came over.
I don't think I'm interested.
Why not?
I don't know, it weirds me out.
Why?
I don't know, because it's a deer.
Oh, that's fucking Bambi?
I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I have a lot of food issues, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Have you listened to the new radio station yet?
No. Here's the thing. I don't listen to the radio.
I don't either.
So I have no reason to listen to a new radio station. I hope they fail.
Yeah, but it's all the songs you love from when we were kids.
Oh, yeah, I don't listen to the radio.
Mm.
I've evolved beyond the radio.
If it's ever a have to.
I listen to podcasts. I live in the digital age.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I know. Here's what: soldiers relocate Hawaii wedding so Obama can play golf. On Fox News. Good times list. Article says that when the president found out what had happened, he called to apologize and congratulate them on their wedding, which, quote, end quote, made their day. What a class act. They reportedly relocated to a more secluded and prettier location anyway. Happy endings. Oh, did you see that Play-Doh toy part that looked like a dildo?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's good stuff. Well, I mean, a dildo. It looked like a penis. It was very phallic.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
It's funny as fuck that this got through testing somehow.
Somehow.
This was the piece.
Whoa. Whoa.
Look it up at home, listeners
What's
/ viewers.
it do?
It's like a cake. It's with their cake set for making Play-Doh cake.
And it squirts out icing?
Yeah, in a shape. It's a shaper. Scroll down and see what they replaced it for after people complained.
Hold on. You know what's weird is it almost looks like a syringe, too, which is not good.
That's what they replaced it with. Which looks like a butt plug, but at least it doesn't look like a full-fledged penis.
It does look like a syringe, though. I don't think that's much better.
No, but I mean, it looks like a penis here, right?
I know! It looks
That's
just like a penis. That is literally a penis. Super sorry about selling your children all those dildos.
It's wild shit, man. Put Elijah in a box.
Yeah, that was cute.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious. Way to go, Play-Doh.
Somebody on Twitter was like...
there's a cock ring.
Yeah. Somebody on Twitter said, the NYPD said, Blasio creates atmosphere of distrust. Is it Blasio? I don't know the New York mayor's name. I don't listen to the news. This guy says, pretty damn sure choking a man to death and getting away with it caused that, not the mayor. I'm like, yeah. That's going to be strong.
Well, yeah.
Whenever I pour the rest of a bottle in a drink.
But you don't want to leave. I mean, there's always so little left over. You're just like, well, fuck, I'm not leaving that. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I got to watch Home
Happy
Alone
New
on
Year.
Christmas.
I didn't.
Kentucky, where we went, Louisville. It was playing
Your
on the
mouth
TV
is not meant to
downstairs.
say Louisville that way.
It was playing downstairs when we went downstairs to eat. Awesome. I was like, yes.
Every
Home
time
Alone.
I eat a cheese pizza, I only want it to be just for me and box macaroni.
Megan's still for the cause, yo.
What cause?
She'd be hashtagging some would say when I'm commenting with her.
Well, we guilted her into it.
I was having fun arguing with her about the definition of stepsons the other day.
God, you're a dick. I am such an asshole to her, but Jesus Christ. You really...
What? It's a matter of nomenclature. In no world are they stepsons.
Oh, that's... You know what I've been spending too much of my time doing lately?
A bunch of our friends are like, I don't know who this Matt is. That's right.
We don't introduce him to people. Oh, you know what I've been doing lately too much of?
Heroin?
Looking up, like, UFO sightings and, like, alien stuff. I don't think I believe in it, but it's a lot of fun. You know what I
mean? My last comment to the Megan status.
Oh, fuck.
People were like, oh, I understand how you feel, and yada, 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 and that's crazy. And I'm like, I said, yeah, I'm not disputing any of that, just using a nomenclature of step. Step is a legal term, and legally, technically, and in reality, they are not stepsons. They may or may not view Megan as their mommy. Who knows? Gotta put a ring on it, Queen Bey.
No one ever likes your comments too either.
Just Megan. Megan does.
Oh,
every single one.
I do.
Megan liked every one of my comments on here. Well, not all of them. She liked that one, though. She liked the stepsons they aren't, because that's not how it works. SomewouldSay.com.
Like anybody on that thread we want listening.
My salvo opens up with, when did you two get married?
Your what?
My salvo opens up with, when did you two get married? That was my first comment.
Oh my god! Wow!
It's ridiculous to try to explain it to people. No, it's not. It's ridiculous.
Well, I think
it's
probably
ridiculous.
most people have seen your comments by now. And figured that you're just some kind of fucking asshole.
But I am just some kind of asshole.
Gore wants to talk shit about you so bad.
He blocked me.
But
I
he
can't
won't.
see him.
I know, but no, I mean to us. But he won't do it, which is good.
Really
because
eats him up, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Winning. Oh, that's strong.
That Matt Warland, he'll like just shake his head and.
That motherfucker blocked me. Can you believe that shit?
Yes, I can.
He fucking comments on Megan's things. I can't see what he's saying. But I don't care either. Because I already called it like I saw it.
Uh-huh.
Previous episode. Listen to the back catalog. Goofy shit.
How do you feel about UFOs and shit?
I don't think that there have been any actual abductions.
But maybe some unexplained shit in the sky.
I'm not super sold on it, just because our knowledge is lacking, you know? Just because we don't know what it was doesn't mean it was UFO. I mean, technically that's what it means, but not in a sense.
Like aliens.
Yeah, it's not, it doesn't mean that it's aliens. It's definitely, yes, an unidentified flying object or thing or whatever. Sometimes there is that. But that just means we don't know what it is, you know? I think when you say UFO, you get people thinking about aliens, and UFO technically is just an unidentified flying object.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean it's aliens, it's just some shit we don't know what the fuck that is.
Right.
Which, to the average idiot, is about everything they see flying in the sky. Was that a bird? What is that? Was that a kite? I don't know. It's unidentified. UFOs everywhere, man. So, by a little translation of UFO, yeah, lots of UFOs out there. Aliens visiting us? I don't think so.
Less likely.
No, highly less likely.
I don't know, but what's weird is it's like one of the only things that is like monster related that actually scares me.
Aliens scare you?
Huh?
Aliens scare you?
I think they would,
They don't
because
give a fuck
I
about
like. Well, obviously they left me alone, but
Maybe.
I don't know. Like in movies and stuff, aliens, except for the movie Alien, that was too cheesy. It did not scare me at all. But like other movies with aliens in it, like scare me, and I like it.
What are you, some sort of human supremacist?
Not at all. Opposite.
Oh, you're anti-human.
Very anti-human.
That's right,
I
that's
think
right.
we're
We
the
established that.
worst species on the planet.
No. A lot of species are just dicks.
Yeah, but we have like
There's just
thought.
Is this homemade Chex Mix?
Oh, my mom's. Yeah.
It's edible.
What? What'd you say, fool?
What?
What, fool?
What?
What, fool?
Look at your list. Do you have more?
I don't know, Matt.
Damn it. I don't have any government employee news, so it wasn't anything fun that
Well,
happened.
come on. Oh, what'd you guys do for Happy New Year?
We watched Doctor Who.
Oh.
We watched it and watched it and watched it.
Did you stop at midnight or anything?
I mean, we drank champagne. It was horrible. It was horrible champagne. So she took a sip, and then I finished her glass with my glass, and we poured the rest out.
What's wrong with it?
It just tasted, it was awful.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
Wasn't good.
No bueno.
Well, we've had it for 7 months, but it hadn't been open. So I would have thought it would still be good.
Yeah.
Those corks, but maybe air got in the cork, who knows?
Weird.
Wasn't great, though.
Where did you store it?
Above the fridge.
Maybe it got heated.
Maybe. What'd you do? Murder penguins? Murder chimpanzees?
Nope. I didn't do any murdering last night. I went to Columbus and played a house show with my old bandmate. It was fun. Played 4 songs.
Sounds awful.
It was great.
Why did you do that?
Because I haven't played music with my friend in over like a year. So
What did you play?
I played the ukulele. He played guitar, and we both sang. Band name is Front Bar Milk.
It sounds awful.
Sir Chevy Junior, cut that out. Did you toot? Whew.
That's strong shit.
Have you heard the term basic bitch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I love it.
It makes sense. And it seems like, it's like a really good word for... Like, before I looked up what basic was, when I heard someone calling someone basic, I was like...
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Basic.
Basic. It's not quite simple, like they're retarded or anything, but they're not thinking on many levels.
Basic.
Basic.
Basic. It's brilliant. I love it. I love it.
Floor. Basic.
There was, I think, a College Humor YouTube video about it.
There's a couple on BuzzFeed.
It was fucking funny. I think that was probably the one on BuzzFeed. Where she goes to the doctor, and the doctor tells her that she's basic. She's like, oh no, no. And the husband's like, it's okay, honey.
Man, basic bitches love some frappuccinos all the time.
Basic bitch.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that's the... Ooh, that's my word or phrase for 2014.
Basic bitch?
Yeah. What would you say yours would be?
Phrase for 2014. Huh. I edited out all the dead parts, so it sounds like I'm really fucking clever.
I've heard it.
I do it for you too, though.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, damn it. Phrase for 2014? I can't breathe.
Wow, that's actually probably the real one. That's fucking depressing.
Some shit went down in 2014,
You know what,
man.
though, man? This shit has been going down. It's just finally getting out there.
Yep.
We should be grateful for I Can't Breathe.
Yep.
It's bringing some shit to light. And also, you are making so many people look like fools. It's not even funny. You are doing, what you do best.
Making people look like idiots?
Yep. Also being
That's-
able to back it up.
That's what my friend said on the post was that, he posted that picture of the shirt that said, breathe easy, don't break the law. And he was commenting on my profile pic, breathe easy, don't break the law. And I was like, the fuck? I was like, that's not how it works, man.
No, and also, that's incredibly offensive.
That's why I started posting all those things, the 7-year-old that was shot while she was sleeping and killed, the baby who got the flashbang thrown in his crib, all wrong address raids.
Oh, you remember even here, that guy with the autistic kid.
The autistic
In
kid.
Martinsville.
Yeah. My son got out, he's autistic, can you help? Show up, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, we help. That's helpful.
Fucking taste it. 10-year-old. 10-year-old autistic kid.
Oh, I was thinking of a different one, but yeah, that's fucked up.
Here, in Martinsville.
That's fucked up, man.
It is.
Hey, at least they didn't kill him, though. In fairness, I've been advocating for...
No, that is... I know.
For
that
using
it's
the
still
fucking
brutality.
taser.
It's
horrible,
still brutality.
Yeah, it's brutality. But, I mean,
if you can't contain a 10-year-old youth ever, you should never... You should not be a cop.
Yeah, definitely. I 100% agree. I'm saying, I think we got to give the cops baby steps here, you know? How about instead of first drawing the gun, you draw that taser? And we'll accept the taser for now. We're going to work on that later.
Right.
But for now, stop killing
pepper
us.
spray is very effective. That'll get somebody to stop coming at you.
A little black and mild action?
Yeah.
Yeah. Phrases for the new year. I can't breathe. The police state is out of control.
Favorite movie of the year?
Of the year? Huh. I haven't given any of these any thought.
I know, I just thought about it. It
Let's
makes
see.
sense. We can start doing this every year. Or show.
Show. Ooh. Holy fuck. The 50-year anniversary was last year for Doctor Who. Well, it was 2013. 2 years.
Whoa.
Favorite show. I'll go with, week to week. Constantine. I like Constantine. I follow it week to week. I like it.
I haven't watched it at all. Keanu's not in it, right?
No, it's a show on NBC, I think. It's good. I like it.
I never watch those shows, the NBCs or ABCs or CBSs.
It's on like 10 on Friday night. It's insane. I always forget, and then I watch it online on the NBC website at NBC.com, where their online videos are fucking done right. Very well done. CBS's website sucks big fat donkey dick.
You know who else?
It's really fucking bad.
USA sucks real bad.
We watch The Amazing Race on CBS because we miss it because it's on fucking Friday. Stop having things on Friday. I'm drinking. Watch it, Netflix. But fucking CBS is awful. It's awful. It's awful. They didn't volume level because fuck them. They're not getting any free time. That's for sure. Because we got the baby and whatnot. When we watch it, we set the volume just right so that it's nice and low. I hold full blast whether you like it or not. I'm like,
that's fucked up.
How dare you?
I have a child.
I don't want to turn the volume all the way up on the video and use my computer volume to turn down.
I wonder if LLB pays extra for that.
It's a real asshole move. I tweeted about it at length. I was pissed. So you sons of bitches. Fix your website. And when you make the video full screen, sometimes still like the URL shows up at the bottom showing like ads.google.com and shit. I'm like, we're not on an ad. We're not on an ad. Stop. Get that off the screen. I want to see the video, not this thin annoying strip of white at the bottom that's like, ooh.
And sometimes you accidentally click it.
I don't, but
and
it's not a clickable link. It's just the address that's being shown. Okay. And I'm like, and it's from the website being coded poorly. It's shitballs. And then CBS comes out with, they want to stream. They want to have a streaming service that you pay like $7.99 a month or $6.99 or some shit like that, and you can stream all the CBS shows and all this. And I'm like, you're still going to put ads on it, just like Hulu Plus. And furthermore, your website sucks balls. So what do I think you can make a streaming service
work? No one's going to pay for it. Yeah.
I mean, all these episodes, you don't get past seasons and stuff like that on the website and all that, which is fine. It's fine. I'm using it because I missed it because you put it on a fucking Friday night. You son of a bitch. Oh, that's not CBS. Well, it is. Amazing Race. It's on Friday. Bullshit. Bastards. Can't watch it. You're doing things on Friday night. Friday night isn't the time where you sit down with a family and watch network television. Maybe that's the only
one that they have, or the only time spot they have for it.
I don't know. The Amazing Race is awesome.
Is it rather racy?
It's not racy at all, no. Amazing Race is like 8 o'clock on Friday. It's prime time on Friday, but it's Friday.
Right. No one's home on Friday.
I mean, I'm home, not watching fucking network television on Friday. I'm on Netflix or movie. Friday's our movie night. We find a movie, and we watch a movie every Friday night. At home. That's what we do. We watch it. It's movie night. We don't got time to watch The Amazing Race and then a movie. We have a child. We have to go to bed. Mm-hmm. We have to work. So, I don't watch Constantine on Fridays. I just watch it the next day, or even later that night when Deborah goes to bed. I'll pull up NBC and watch Constantine, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good. NBC can fucking make a website that shows shows well. When I was watching Hulu, free Hulu, I'm not going to pay to also still watch ads, but have access to more shows. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
When I was watching Hulu and I have an ad blocker on Chrome, so it was blocking all the ads. It would show the show, and it would come with like a screen that ad blocker has blocked an ad.
How do you do ad blocker?
And then you just wait, and then you go back to the show. It's a Chrome extension, ad blocker Plus. I don't know. It's free. You just add it to Chrome, and then just use Chrome. There's one for Firefox Chrome as well, but I endorse Chrome. Chrome's an excellent browser.
I used to do Internet Explorer, and then people...
Don't ever do Internet Explorer. It's like meth. Not even once.
But I did it.
Everybody did it.
Yeah.
We've all had those shameful days.
And nobody told me about Chrome. I didn't know
Firefox.
what the thing was.
And then Chrome.
I didn't know what that was either.
Internet Explorer is so broken. It doesn't work. I mean...
Yeah, I don't use it anymore.
Even at the government, we don't use... I mean, we have Internet Explorer, and we got to use it for some sites.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the time, we're using Firefox or Chrome. Our mail's through Chrome now, so it's Gmail. So we use Chrome to look at our mail.
Huh.
Chrome's beautiful. Google's wonderful. What started that?
I use Google as my search engine.
What was my favorite show? Constantine.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite song of 2014?
Probably don't have one.
It's a fair answer.
Yeah.
Say whatever Jay-Z released in 2014.
Oh, you know what? Really like that educational Anaconda song.
Nicki Minaj?
No, the parody.
I listened. The
cartoon one.
I got the pink print and listened to it. It was good. It's good.
What's
Anaconda is a lot better without the video. Like, just the song, it's actually tolerable. But the video is awful. It's just terrible. But I did enjoy.
I didn't
enjoyed
really
the
mind
album.
The video.
I
don't know. I'm not a huge Nicki fan.
The thing about Nicki Minaj is she's got excellent flow skills. Excellent flow skills. She does not flex those muscles enough. Her album is criticized for being too poppy and not hip-hoppy enough. And it needs to be. She's got amazing skill if she needs to use it. The pop nonsense, you're just trying to sell records. Stop that. Get back to it. She's got really good flow skills. Her flows are excellent. Quite good.
Are they gangster or are they just fucking annoying?
They're not annoying. I mean, a gangster in her own way.
See, I don't know. But I don't hate her or anything. She, I've seen some of her songs. I've seen some of the videos. Some of the videos are kind of fun.
Yeah. But not the Anaconda video. That was fucked up. That was weird. Way too much focus on the big booty. I got one of those.
Did she get butt implants?
I don't know.
I think she did. Oh, you know what song I did love? I loved Drunk in Love.
She's got a song on her new album with Drake and Lil Wayne talking about how she didn't fuck Drake and she didn't fuck Lil Wayne. And their verse is like, we wouldn't mind it though. But, we haven't fucked Nicki, but she got a man, but, next time, if that don't work out, you know where I'm at, girl. Like, what?
I thought she and Drake dated. Did they not?
I don't know. Apparently not. Let's not just assume they would have gotten to the base, but they would have gotten to the base.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj just seems like she puts out.
Highly sexual beings, I think. I was reading an article about Lady Gaga the other day. I was like, that last album was not great. I don't know. It was always the worry because her first album was very poppy and very awesome. And then she got, artsy, and it doesn't work for me. And plus the whole scandal with her tsunami fund where, you bought a bracelet for a $5 donation, but like a lot of that money didn't get to the tsunami fund.
What happened?
It was like a horrible charity. Like, it wasn't a total scam, but like
I don't
most
even
of that
know
money,
anything about it.
She had a tsunami fund for the tsunami in Japan,
Uh-huh.
and I bought a bracelet, and it was a little monster bracelet or whatever. I went to one of her concerts.
I didn't know you were that big of...
That first album was awesome. It was great. It was really, really good. I mean, lots of different styles, but really, really good. First album.
A lot of singles.
First album, gold, man. It's so gold. Those videos are awesome, too. Anyway.
I was like on the hate Lady Gaga train for the longest time, and then for some reason, MTV
Can't avoid it,
was
man.
on.
Once you do it, once you open up to it, it's good.
No, you know what it was? I saw
bad,
her... She had an HBO special, and then I just listened to her talk.
I just love her videos because she's not attractive. And
she tries hard,
she's
though.
making it work. The videos can still be awesome. And dancing and all that. I love dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Jackson
she's
all the time with the dancing.
She's not that great of a dancer, though she's better. I loved the Judas video. That's a great video.
It's a
And
great
Norman
video.
Reedus is in it.
I mean, she's...
And one of the kids from Old School is Jesus.
She's a consummate performer.
Oh, you don't like Will Ferrell? Old School.
Oh, wait. That was a funny movie.
Well, he wasn't in it.
I didn't like Anchorman 2. I feel like I really enjoyed Anchorman. Then I rewatched it with the wife, and it didn't hold up.
Ridiculous
it didn't
now,
hold up at all.
Isn't it?
It's
it was
not good.
So funny then.
I laughed so hard.
It was so funny then.
But the jokes again, I was like, no, that's not funny. Oh, was I a horrible person?
On occasion, do still quote Anchorman. If I never watch it again, I will think that it's funny. If I watch it again, though, I probably would.
Oh, it does not hold up. I laughed so hard the first time I saw it.
Anchorman 2 could have been... I can't believe how many... Because, during the whole movie, I was like, I can't believe they got everybody to come back for this. Then when they had the fight scene at the end...
I thought Anchorman was so funny, and it wasn't.
So did I.
I watched it again, and I'm like, wow.
It's ridiculous
super
now.
Funny.
Yeah.
It's rough.
What is Will Ferrell doing? What are you doing, Will Ferrell?
My bad. He can only be good for so long. It's really...
You know what he was really good in?
It takes...
Wedding Crashers.
So good in Wedding Crashers.
I need Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers is good. Wasn't there a sequel or something?
I don't think so.
Man, I had to pee.
Bro, you drank half a bottle of Maker's Mark.
That was insane. I was peeing for 3 years in there. You didn't send it in a search party.
I was confident you'd make it out.
That was a lot easier before I was super drunk.
Hoodie.
This is skirt.
Yeah.
It's a mini skirt, I gotta show off the goods.
You're hiding some of them. Except your boobs. Those are still
You're gonna try to step on the computer, Farley Davidson. And you're gonna have to ride off into the sunset. Like a rhinestone cowboy or something.
Oh, like a rhinestone cowboy.
Let's see which one you got here.
Harry Potter.
Harry Poo Poo. I watched some Harry Potter the other day. It's on at Christmas time.
Oh, Christmas at Hogwarts is just beautiful.
The 10th Doctor was in the one we watched. David Tennant shows up on the scene. All of a sudden they got bigger on the inside technology.
Who was he?
Time Lord science. He was the guy that was pretending to be the weird-eyed dude. So he wasn't the weird-eyed dude, but he was the nephew of the minister of whatever or something.
I can't remember what he looks like.
Barnabas, Bartleness, Bartleby, I don't know what the fuck his name is. But he was, at the end when, he was in the beginning during, Harry's dream sequence, his vision of things happening, some plotting, and he's there at the end when they force him to drink the potion that'll make him who he really is, and turns out he's David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, the Time Lord from Gallifrey. So that kind of sounds like a person when it does that. Boosh!
No.
Your machines are talking to me. That's all I'm saying. Well, super drunk.
You're a little super drunk.
Just a little.
Just on this side of super drunk.
Just on this side, listeners/viewers. I really hope people don't think we actually have viewers. They'd be fucking trying hard to figure out where to watch our shows.
Let them think it shit. Do a search. We're on IMDb, as some would say.
We're not. I don't think we are. Wait, did you put us on there?
No, I didn't put us on there. Think I understand the internet?
No, I in fact know that you do not understand the internet. Fucking the blue line through the black. Tell him Steve Dave. That's rough. That's rough. That's one of the guys.
Why did you get into masonry?
My father was a Freemason, and I always thought it, from what I read about Freemasonry, and the interest starts with, like, the movies and shows that deal with it, and it's nothing like that at all, but that's where the intrigue starts. Then when you start reading about it and looking into it, you're like, oh yeah, that's alright, that's cool. Like, I can down with that, and then I can be part of a fraternal organization that people think controls the world, but we really don't do any of that. We just...
And you guys aren't the Illuminati.
No, really we're not. We wish we were. That'd be cool. I don't know where all these rumors come from, I mean, it's a secret society. Not really. We like to think of it as a society with secrets. It's not a secret society. We have public events. Do you
know some secrets?
People know we exist, so in what way are we a secret society? We don't deny we exist, not like the Illuminati. Right. People are like, that's not a real thing. If the Illuminati exists, that's a secret society, because nobody's like, yeah, Illuminati, we're there. But Freemasonry, people are like, do you guys exist? We're like, yeah, we have a website, and you can find local lodges at our website. I know, what's he doing? He's freaking out.
Doing?
Being weird, isn't he?
Lay down. It's probably because you're tired of getting called Farley Davidson.
Farley Davidson.
Not your name, is it? No.
What was I talking about just now?
I don't know. Being a little super drunk.
No, that was earlier.
Not that much earlier.
Yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure we got the point across, whatever it was.
Yeah. Been doing a lot of point crossing tonight.
Do you have more stuff?
I don't think so.
Are you drunk?
Well, no, not typically. I'm super tired.
You know my level, bitch.
I cannot catch up with that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just super, super tired.
Do you want to end it?
I don't care.
We can end it, just hang out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, thanks for listening.
Thank you, guys.
This has been Some Would Say. If you listen, follow us on Twitter. And, if you're listening in the future because we, became awesome, or, we were discovered as being awesome, we've been awesome the whole time. Feel free to follow us on Twitter then. I like to live tweet my editing process. So basically, I'm live tweeting the episode before you can listen to it. Haha, dicks. I just tweet things about my editing, and I tweet things that we say. It's fun. Do you ever see that I do that on the Some Would Say account?
I'm not on Twitter, because that's not convenient if it's on your laptop at all. It's the opposite of convenient.
What's in this?
Inconvenient.
I'll go through the Twitter, and you can see the kind of nonsense I'm putting out on your behalf.
That'll be fun. Oh, thank you.
Thanks for listening. At Some Would Say Pod on Twitter, and somewouldSay.com, obviously. I think that's probably how you're listening. Because you may not be technically savvy enough to subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher,
I can figure it out,
or through your favorite podcatcher of choice, which I recommend your favorite podcatcher of choice. Do that. Don't do the other two ways; those suck. Thanks for listening. That never gets old.
Listen, obey, some would say. say, listen, obey. Some would say, listen, obey. Some would say, listen, obey. Some would say.
That was pretty cool.